Welcome to the South Dakota Bandmasters Heritage Series. My name is Mary Cogswell, and it is my privilege to document the heritage of the South Dakota Bandmasters Association by interviewing directors that had a significant impact on band education in South Dakota. Today's responses are given by Mrs. Betty Mutter. She spent the first 5 years of her career at Baltic High School and the remaining 32 years in the Freeman Public Schools. In 2003, she was the first woman that was inducted into the South Dakota Bandmasters Hall of Fame.
In lieu of a video interview, Betty submitted these written responses. How did you begin your musical journey, and what was the first band instrument you played? I began my musical journey taking piano lessons at the age of 8 from my parents' friend. I also learned to play the accordion in the upper grades. When I entered high school at Avon, my parents bought me an alto saxophone in the fall of my freshman year. I had 3 lessons and entered the school band. Who were your first teachers, people of musical inspiration, and what were some of the experiences you had with them? My first piano teacher, Elsie Guide, taught me to practice and enjoy my musical experience. My mother and dad guided me along the way and made sure that I practiced every day and practiced each song 4 times over. When I was in high school, I continued to take piano and voice lessons. My teachers, Mr. Dedal and Miss Hunt, had a big influence on me. I did a lot of accompanying for school and church activities. I was at home at Yankton College and was encouraged to go into music at the conservatory. Here, I decided to become a music education teacher. My junior year, Mr. Hendus became my piano teacher and taught me that musicality was important and how to put feeling into music. What were your early teaching years like? My early teaching years were at Baltic High School. I started teaching in 1956, and I was one of the very, very few female band directors. I was their first full-time band director. I also had to teach 3 classes of English. My students were big in 4-H and played in a 4-H band in Sioux Falls, so they were ready to experience new heights. We performed concerts, played for athletic events, and strived to compete with Brandon, Garrettson, and Harrisburg. Our conference had a festival in which we participated in and were challenged to do well at the Region 2 music contest at Madison. Dr. Littlehog had just started at Augustana College, and he was very helpful to me. The Baltic community was very interested in music. What do you attribute the success you had at Freeman, and what set your program apart from other programs? We moved to Freeman in 1961 to a community which was very musical. Bob Euchre was the band director and decided to go into a different field. This gave me the opportunity to become Freeman's band director. Our goals were to be good and excellent at what we performed. In grades 5 through 8, everyone had a private lesson every week. Freeman had a tremendous music background, so most of the students were excellent piano players. I strived to have them take as many solos and ensembles to Region 1 music contest. I always accompanied my students with their solos. This way, I was there to see that they worked hard on their numbers. I also encouraged students to take extra lessons from other teachers. Our program was encouraged by the administration and community. Our city built a new junior-senior high school, which helped to encourage the development of our music program. Were there any specific lessons learned that helped you in your career? I had to learn how to work, give and take with other departments in the school and community, to do well, be prepared, have a piano background, and get involved in community activities. Be professional. Don't wait for somebody else to do your chores. Get busy and do them yourself. What would you tell parents of young students that say their child can't be in band because they're already too busy with soccer, hockey, basketball, and other activities? Music is a lifelong experience in which you can participate throughout your lifetime. I would tell parents that the child needs to get organized so there will be time for all activities. In our smaller schools, we have the opportunity to participate in all activities, which is not possible in a larger school. What advice would you give to women that are pursuing band directing at the K-12 or collegiate level? My advice to women band directors is to be prepared for the day when your students arrive and don't back down. Go for whatever you want to achieve. And I thank Betty for her responses.